Case file mandate begins with a kinetic event at 23:42. In heavy rain, a black SUV takes targeted fire. The primary casualty was political staffer Ritwik. Local law enforcement initially secured the site as a failed assassination attempt against the incoming administration. A 3D reconstruction of the SUV reveals a dense bullet cluster. Trajectories tightly focus on the rear left seat, indicating the shooters weren't tracking a moving target. Adjacent seats remain untouched, suggesting a rigid tactical plan targeting specific coordinates rather than neutralizing all occupants. Local authorities misread the operation. They treated the shooting as a murder attempt, failing to recognize it as a localized kinetic diversion. Encrypted messages from Roth's phone show an unplanned route change issued minutes before the ambush. The final message confirms the shooter's intent: "You were never the target." Investigator Arjun Sen corroborated this through the dying driver's testimony. The driver confirmed the presence of a second, identical black SUV positioned at the ambush site. Signal cloning allows attackers to deploy a second vehicle with identical physical and digital signatures. This causes automated tracking systems to overlap and fail. State security teams directed all monitoring resources toward the decoy SUV taking fire. Meanwhile, the actual target vehicle proceeded unmonitored. The physical violence functioned as a smokescreen, blinding state security to a digital infiltration targeting the election mandate. The investigation shifted to the true target's trajectory at the exact moment the decoy convoy was engaged. The ambush funneled the VIP target toward the government guest house, a designated secure zone, arriving at 11:50 p.m. CCTV logs at the guest house show the camera feeds went black at 11:40 p.m., exactly 10 minutes before the VIP arrived. During that blackout, a service van with verified security credentials entered the inner garage. The diversion induced a panic that forced the VIP into the exact physical location the attackers had already compromised. 2 days earlier, Sen raided an offshore-linked server farm used to distribute Election Day disinformation. The facility relied on automated server racks running scripts to generate and distribute high-fidelity deepfakes en masse. By tracing obfuscated VPN and mirror server layers, the digital network converges on this single physical warehouse node. Encrypted calls on the victim's phone originated offshore, but were masked by local cellular towers. Masking offshore routing through local towers requires physical access to state junctions. The network is compromised from within. Sen bypassed protocol to manually inspect the service van parked in the guest house garage. Inside the cargo hold, he located a cache of boxed hardware units and synchronized wiring. The units lack explosive components. They function as network synchronization nodes waiting for an external command. The digital readout displays a hard-coded execution time, Saturday 0900. Sen discovered identical units positioned at high-traffic infrastructure points, all connected back to the cloned convoy routes. The inauguration is scheduled for Saturday at 0900. That timestamp triggers a synchronized cyber and psychological attack designed to cripple the state during the ceremony. Digital signatures on the offshore server code correlate with state-sponsored tools used by foreign actors. The presence of foreign-sourced encryption protocols elevates the case to a coordinated effort to destabilize state infrastructure. In response to the threat, the VIP target demanded an immediate police crackdown on all political opposition. A direct crackdown provides the attackers with exactly what they need: public arrests that validate their deepfake narratives of state overreach. Sen realized that arresting operatives on the ground would not prevent the digital trigger from firing on Saturday morning. This flowchart contrasts the immediate response options: kinetic retaliation or network-wide transparency. Sen bypassed the trap of physical retaliation. He leaked the raw deepfake data, offshore logs, and node locations to public networks from several unlinked sources at once. Releasing the truth early dismantles the psychological warfare component. The Saturday attack is pre-bunked before the nodes can trigger. While the data disseminated online, a parallel operation quietly disabled the hardware nodes hidden along the city's transit routes. The destabilization plot failed because Sen shifted the defensive strategy from physical force to unfiltered data transfer.